Forgive them.
What's up, YouTube? Jesus
For they
died
know
for
not what they
you.
do.
He hung there, virtually naked, for all the spectators to look at. A man dying of slow suffocation, as much as from loss of blood.
And he could have stopped it
It
all.
wasn't yet 3 in the
But he
afternoon,
didn't.
but the
You.
sky was like
YouTube.
When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple John standing near, he said to his mother,
Woman, behold your son.
then he said to the disciple,
Behold your mother.
and from that hour the disciple took her to his own home.
I thirst.
A soldier raised a sponge soaked with vinegar to his mouth. He refused it.
He poured out his soul to death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he bore the sins of many.
He died about 3 that afternoon. The officer in charge, a centurion,
He died so you could make mistakes.
Truly, this was the Son of God.
Joseph of Arimathea, a wealthy follower of Jesus, went to Pilate and pleaded with him for the custody of the body. Pilate gave it to him. Then there was the unpleasant task of removing the body from the cross. Joseph wrapped it in a linen shroud. He and other followers carried it through this garden to a family tomb. The tomb has been cut out of solid rock. The body was placed inside, and the tomb was sealed with a huge stone. Temple authorities, remembering that Jesus had said that he would rise again after 3 days, persuaded Pilate to station guards. They were taking no chances.
Early dawn on the first day.
Crazy for a bunch of
Mary
unbelievers.
Magdalene and the other women disciples were on their way to the tomb to anoint the body with spices they prepared at home. They were talking among themselves as to how they might move the stone from the tomb's opening. When they arrived, the stone had been moved. The body was gone.
So did you say they were
A man
smoking
stood by
spices?
them, gleaming white.
Why do you seek the living among the dead?
The women were frightened.
And do
They
not
bowed
smoke
their
spice,
heads
kids.
to
That
the
shit will
ground.
kill you.
Remember how we told you that the Son of Man must be delivered into the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and on the 3rd day rise?
The 11 disciples were instructed to go to Galilee, while the temple authorities were spreading a rumor that the body had been stolen. This church in Capernaum stands on the
Looks
place
like they were
where the
liars
disciples
back then
went to
too,
meet
huh?
with him.
It's the
Before
spirits.
dawn, they got into a boat and cast a net. As day was breaking, Jesus stood on the beach, but the disciples did not recognize him. Then John said to Peter,
It is the Lord!
When Peter heard this, he sprang into the sea and headed for shore. The others came in by boat. Over a small fire, they shared breakfast with him, of bread and freshly caught fish. Many believe that it is from this place in Jerusalem, where the Church of the Ascension now stands, that Jesus was taken up into heaven.
Then he led them out as far as Bethany, and lifting up his hands, he blessed them. While he blessed them, he parted from them, and they worshipped him, and returned to Jerusalem with great joy. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the world.